Sometimes life can feel like a room with no lights, dark, overwhelming, and seemingly hopeless. It's as if you're navigating through an endless tunnel with no sign of an exit in sight. And you know what? It's okay to feel this way. You are not broken for having these feelings, nor are you weak for struggling. These moments of darkness, they're part of the human experience, part of our shared story. You're not alone in this. Millions around the world are fighting their own battles, hidden behind closed doors. It's a silent struggle, often unseen, but it's a shared one nonetheless. And though it may not feel like it right now, this darkness isn't permanent. It's not a life sentence. It's a tunnel, not a pit. There is an end, there is light. It might not be visible now, but it's there, patiently waiting for you. Remember, it is often darkest before the dawn. Did you know that globally, close to 800,000 people die due to suicide every year? A staggering statistic, isn't it? But let's delve deeper into these numbers. Around the world, suicide accounts for nearly 1.4% of all deaths, making it the 15th leading cause of mortality. It's a global issue that knows no boundaries, affecting people of all ages, backgrounds, and cultures. While it's a global concern, it's also a very personal one. In fact, for every person who dies by suicide, there are many more people who attempt it each year. So, who's most affected by this? Well, suicide is the second leading cause of death among 15 to 29-year-olds. Think about that. An age group filled with so much promise, so much potential is also the one most vulnerable to this tragedy. Now, what are the common reasons behind this? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but some factors stand out. Mental health disorders, substance abuse, feelings of isolation, financial difficulties, and personal loss. Each case is unique, each person's struggle is their own, but these factors often come into play. In the United States alone, suicide rates have increased by 35% in the past 2 decades. That's more than a third. And for every suicide, there are 25 attempts. That's a lot of individuals wrestling with intense pain and hopelessness, isn't it? But here's the thing. These numbers, as daunting as they may seem, are not meant to scare you. They're meant to show you that you're not alone in your battle. There are countless others out there who are also struggling, who are also fighting their own battles. And remember, there's always help available, there's always hope to be found. So, what can we take away from confronting these statistics? That every single life matters, that every struggle is significant, that no one is alone in their pain, and most importantly, that there's always a way forward, always a reason to keep going. These numbers aren't meant to scare you, but to show you that you're not alone in your battle. There's help and hope out there. In the face of these daunting statistics, there is a beacon of hope. Often, when we find ourselves trapped in a sea of negative thoughts, we forget that there's a lifeline we can reach for. That lifeline is seeking help. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your strength. It takes courage to acknowledge that you're struggling and to ask for assistance. Engaging with professionals like therapists or counselors can be transformative. These individuals have the expertise to guide you through your feelings, helping you understand and manage them better. They provide a safe space for you to express your thoughts without fear of judgment. They equip you with tools and strategies to navigate your mental health journey. Moreover, there's a growing body of research that underscores the positive impact of therapy. Studies suggest that cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, can help rewire our brain, changing the way we perceive and respond to stress and adversity. But what about medication? Well, mental health medications are not a one-size-fits-all solution, but they can be incredibly beneficial for some. Antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs, mood stabilizers. These can help regulate the chemical imbalances in the brain that contribute to mental health issues. Remember, it's okay to lean on these resources. They exist to help us, to provide us relief when we're caught in the throes of despair. But seeking help doesn't only mean reaching out to professionals. It also includes opening up to those around you, to friends, family, or support groups. These are the people who care about you, who want to see you thrive. They can provide comfort, understanding, and perspective when you need it most. So think of seeking help as a step towards healing, a decision to reclaim your happiness. Let this be the moment you choose to rise above the darkness, to defy the statistics. You don't have to fight this battle alone. Reach out. Help is waiting. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to reach out to someone you trust. It's as if we're standing on the edge of a precipice, staring into an abyss of uncertainty, and it takes every ounce of courage to utter the words, "I need help." Let's talk about trust for a moment. Trust is the cornerstone of any relationship. It's the invisible thread that binds us together, the foundation upon which we build connections. And when it comes to mental health, trust becomes even more crucial. Imagine trust as a safety net. When you're walking on a tightrope, high above the ground, it's the safety net that gives you the confidence to keep moving forward. Even if you stumble, you know it's there to catch you. Similarly, when we're navigating the tightrope of life, having trusted individuals in our lives can provide that much-needed safety net. Reaching out to someone you trust isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of strength, an affirmation that you are brave enough to acknowledge your feelings and strong enough to ask for help. And remember, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let others see your struggles. Perhaps it's a friend who's always been there for you, a family member who's never failed to lend an ear, or a mentor who's guided you through your darkest times. It could even be a professional counselor or therapist, someone trained to help you navigate the stormy seas of your emotions. Having a support system can be a lifeline when you're feeling lost or overwhelmed. It's like having a lighthouse guiding you through a storm, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. A trusted individual can be that lighthouse for you, offering guidance, providing comfort, and reminding you that you are not alone. Remember, it's okay to lean on others. You don't have to carry this burden alone. It's okay to ask for help, to reach out and say, "I'm struggling and I need your support." Because in the end, we're all human. We're not meant to go through life alone. We're meant to lift each other up, to offer a hand when someone stumbles, to be there for each other in times of need. Remember, it's okay to lean on others. You don't have to carry this burden alone. Professional help can be a lifeline when you feel like you're drowning. You're not alone in this. There are trained professionals who have dedicated their lives to understanding mental health and offering support to those who need it. Psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists. These are individuals who have spent years studying the complexities of the human mind, and they are equipped with the tools to help you navigate through the stormy seas of your emotions. You might think, but what can they do that a friend or family member can't? Well, these professionals are trained to recognize patterns, to understand the underlying causes of your feelings, and to help you develop coping strategies that are tailored to your unique situation. They provide a safe, confidential environment where you can express your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. There are also numerous hotlines available, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where trained volunteers are ready to listen, provide support, and guide you to resources that can help. These hotlines are completely confidential and are there for you when you feel like there's nowhere else to turn. And it's not just hotlines. There are online resources, self-help books, support groups, a whole world of help at your fingertips. Websites like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the Trevor Project, and the Crisis Text Line offer immediate support and resources. They're there for you, whether it's 2 in the afternoon or 3 in the morning. You may feel like you're alone, but there are people who want to help, who care about your well-being. There are people who have been where you are and have found a way through, and they're ready to help guide you to the light at the end of the tunnel. So don't hesitate. Reach out, talk to someone. It can be scary, and it may feel like a huge step, but it's a step worth taking, because you're worth it. You're worth every effort, every resource, every helping hand extended your way. Don't underestimate the power of a helping hand. Reach out to a professional. They're there to help you navigate through this storm. Even in the darkest of times, remember, there is always hope. Think of life as an ever-changing landscape, filled with peaks and valleys. There are times when you might find yourself in a valley, feeling lost, overwhelmed by shadows. But it's crucial to remember that valleys are not your final destination. They are merely part of the journey. Just as night gives way to day, your darkness too will yield to light. No winter lasts forever, and no spring skips its turn. In the same way, your struggles are temporary, and they do not define you. Your worth is not determined by your circumstances, but by the strength you display in overcoming them. Remember, you are resilient. You are stronger than you think, and you have the power to rise above any challenge. You are not alone in this journey. There are people who care about you and who want to see you thrive. You matter, you are important, and the world is a better place with you in it. If you found this video helpful, we invite you to become a part of our supportive community. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. This not only supports us, but also helps to ensure that important content like this reaches more people who might need it. Feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, or suggestions in the comments section. Your voice matters and could make a difference in someone else's life. And remember, if you or someone you know is struggling, reach out to the resources provided. Let's continue this conversation and keep breaking the stigma surrounding mental health. Together, we can create a world where no one feels alone in their darkness. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. Before we close this video, we'd like to remind you, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. By doing so, you're not only supporting our channel, but also helping to spread this vital message to others who may be in need. Your engagement goes a long way in helping us reach more people and make a real difference in their lives. So let's continue to use this platform for good, spreading awareness and hope to all corners of the globe. Thank you for your support, and remember, together we can make a world of difference.